Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Sports Battery. And I am Monte with my co-host Matthew. How are you doing this evening, Matthew?
What's up, Monte? Tomorrow's the NBA trade deadline. I'm just excited, man. I'm by the phone. I can't wait
Yes,
to
sir.
discuss what's going on.
Right before we hopped on this show, fucking Jimmy Butler just got traded to the Warriors for a
Yeah.
draft pick. Dennis Schroeder, freaking
Kyle
Kyle
Anderson.
Anderson, and Andrew Wiggins. So yeah, bro. Stephen Curry's gonna have Jimmy Butler with him. So
Wow, what a big move for the Heat, man. Because you just went from having somebody you can't use at all to Andrew Wiggins, like in the starting lineup, maybe,
yeah,
and a first round pick
yeah.
with Schroeder and Anderson. I think you really won here as the Heat, man.
Oh yeah, the Heat definitely won. The Heat definitely won.
And the Warriors definitely won too. This is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah, the West is something serious now. And then the Kings, they actually just traded for Jonas Valanciunas. So
Yeah, when he came to Washington, they always talked about how he was supposed to go to the Lakers, but came here for whatever reason. And,
yeah,
there was all this talk that AD wants another big with him, so they were going to trade for him. He was never going to be a long term Wizard. We got
right.
City, Sissoko, and 2 second-round picks. But this guy, City, they said, I got it right here. He was the second overall pick. No, I'm sorry. He was the second round pick for the Kings last year, 44th overall. So he
Okay.
was a second round pick last year, and then we got two additional second round picks. So it's like, well,
Yeah,
but is that gonna? It's a nothing trade. Hopefully, this guy turns out to be something. You never know with these second rounders. For
yeah,
the Middleton Kuzma trade,
yep. Bucks
another
trade.
Wizards trade. The Wizards are making some moves. The trade deadline is not over. The Wizards could still be doing some stuff right now.
Yeah,
So you got to analyze this because you know what? Some top guys who's available, literally everybody. But Chris Middleton, you know what I didn't realize at first when I saw the headlines, I said, why would we care about Chris Middleton? Because he's hurt. He's always hurt and he's not going to be here long term. It's this guy AJ Johnson that we got. So he was the 23rd overall pick last year.
Right.
So we traded Kuzma for someone who was picked in the first round last year, and that works for me.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
That works for
I like it.
me. Like, what do you think about that?
It's a definitely. I was not expecting them to trade Chris Middleton at all. Um, but I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's business. So
And LeBron's going to go to the Mavericks, man. I called it today because you got AD and Kyrie over there, and all you got to do is say, "I don't want to play in LA anymore," and then you're over
yeah, because
there.
LeBron has that play option. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I like that. Yeah, that's true. Damn.
Calling it here first. LeBron will finish it out with the Mavericks. He will win a championship with Kyrie and AD in Dallas. Because think about it. Because then Mark Cuban and the team can just get rid of everybody else and build around those
Yeah,
three.
which that was still crazy that they traded, but it was obvious that the Lakers are doing it for the future wise. They obviously don't not looking at LeBron as like the number one option. So
It was rigged, man. They say no one else had a chance to bid on this.
yeah, I just don't. That was definitely like a low key something's up the sleeve. That's gonna be a 30 for 30 for sure. And
Oh man,
that
I
trade
hope,
is gonna be a 30 for 30.
especially if he wins in LA.
Yeah,
Because it's like all they're gonna do is talk about how it was handed to him. But there's no other better deal. I truly believe that AD may be getting snubbed for Defensive Player of the Year, and that's how they feel. They feel like they really value him.
yeah. And AD said he needed a center and got pieces. The Mavs look good. I think the Mavericks are gonna be pretty good.
LeBron James will be on the Mavs pretty soon.
Well, even just this year alone, I think the Mavericks are gonna be pretty good.
Will they
Kyrie's
go the
still
distance?
there.
But
He's
will
good.
they go the
Mhm.
distance?
Yeah, I think they can go to distance. I won't be surprised if they go to the conference finals. I won't be surprised at all. And Max Christie, he just uh he just dropped 19 points in his debut.
Okay. I don't know too much about him, so
Yeah,
tell me what's up with him.
he was hurt. He didn't really he sat for a lot on the Lakers bench, and he was hurt, but he showed some promise, and then he did well against the New York Knicks, and then then he got traded. So there's not many too much film on him because he didn't get the chance to really play.
Well, that's the same thing with the Wizards getting this guy from the Bucks who was picked first round. Clearly he was riding the Bucks bench, and it's like, you know what, you can go start somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
So
that's interesting.
yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Do I think the Lakers are gonna be good this year? No, I don't think they're gonna go anywhere this year. I think that was simply just the Lakers trying to be the Lakers, trying to get a star because it's Lakers, and now they can sell jerseys and
I'm looking at the playoff race.
just say they have because they were fifth, they were the fifth seed, so I was really shocked that they even did it. So, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's business. So it's gonna be very interesting. And then De'Aaron Fox got traded to my Spurs, and De'Aaron Fox is really good right now in his debut against the Hawks. So that was a pretty good pickup all
Well,
around
the
guy.
Thunder are pulling away in the West.
I think they're gonna finish first. They're still gonna finish number one though in the West.
Okay, so do you think Memphis finishes second?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna come down to um, Dallas and OKC. Um, Depending on how the Suns do, I mean, Suns might start climbing up.
But you got to understand, it's about where they're at today in the standings. Long term, when it's 0-0 next year, I hear you, but I'm looking at the standings right now, and Dallas has 26 wins, right? And OKC has 39 wins, so that's 13 games with 2 months left to go. They're not going to be neck and neck for the first seed overall. There's no
No,
way that's that. But that's what you're talking about.
no one's gonna
I'm
be neck
talking
and neck.
about who's coming in second in the standings for the second seed. So we got Memphis at 34 wins, the Rockets at 32, and then fourth place is the Nuggets at 31. The Lakers have 29 and fifth. The Clippers at 6 have 28. So here's the play-in bracket. It's Minnesota, Sacramento, Phoenix, and Golden State. They all have 25 wins, but Minnesota has 27. Then the Mavs have 26, but I guess they played more games. They have more losses, so their percentage keeps them outside of the play-in right now, but they'll get in. Who do you think is going to get out of the play-in then? So do you think that, the Kings just got better. So what do you think the playoff, who's making the top 6 and who's going to make the bracket, like the play-in for the West? What do you
So
think?
I think so. This is what I think. I think it's gonna be OKC, Houston, Denver, um,
Top 6. This is the top 6,
Lakers
right?
will make it. I think the
Okay.
Knicks will make it.
Who's last one?
Grizzlies will make it.
Okay. So then you have the Clippers in the play-in.
Yeah, Clippers will probably be in the plan most likely. Um, I don't know about the Kings though. I just
Oh, really? Okay. I don't think the Suns may make it, man. I think they should just trade KD tomorrow. Do you think the Suns at
yeah,
25 wins the ninth right now? What do they do?
he did say that the trade deadline is still open. So
It's not over yet, man. Something
yeah,
can happen.
if KD doesn't get traded, I got the Suns making the playoffs. But if because KD just said he didn't want to go to Warriors, and that trade almost happened, and but apparently, like I was reading on the site on ESPN saying that the only team I guess that would be available to trade for KD would be the Heat.
No, I
So
saw the Wizards could because we have all the picks and money, but I think he's got a no trade clause. It doesn't make sense for him to come
Yeah.
here.
So yeah, no, it's almost like he has to like choose where he wants to go.
Well, what's crazy is the reality of being a Wizards fan right now is I may have a new superstar jersey that I have to go get tomorrow. And we may get somebody great tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Something crazy is going to happen, man. We're going to get somebody. You know what? The craziest one for me is when we got Kristaps Porzingis when he got sent to us.
Yeah.
So you never know who's coming.
Yeah, you're right. You're right with this
We
whole
could
thing.
have KD tomorrow. I don't
I mean, no
know.
one thought that Luka was gonna go, but Katie's gonna go somewhere that they're contending though.
You know what? Where does DeMar DeRozan play? Is he on the Kings
He's
now?
on the
Or
Kings. Yep, with
that's
Zach
what I
Levine.
thought.
You got Zach Levine got traded as well from the Bulls. So I mean, it's gonna be the Kings look good on paper, but I don't know about this particular season. You know, if that makes sense.
So you're banking on the Suns or the Kings being the odd man out in this race so that the Mavs can come in because you're saying the play-in is going to be well, you picked the top six. You said OKC, Memphis, and Houston,
Yep, Denver.
Denver, the Lakers,
Yep.
and then who was your last one? You had who?
Shoot. Oh my gosh. Oh, I had the Mavs. I think the Mavs are going
Okay,
to
so
finish
you
top
think the
six.
Mavs are gonna go? Okay, yeah, they could. So you have the Mavs in the top six. So you have the. So listen, here's who your play-in is. Then you are banking on the Clippers, uh, the Wolves, the Kings, the Suns, and the Warriors. That's five teams competing for four spots.
Yeah, but
Who's out?
I think the Kings are going to be out.
Oh wow. Okay, not the Suns.
No, if the Suns still have KD, I don't. I'm not banking. I'm not taking them out. Hell no.
I'm surprised the Clippers are doing well. To be honest with you, man,
James Harden's balling.
I think the Kings are gonna ball. Yeah, I get that.
Kawhi's
I think.
back. Kawhi is
Because you
back.
know what's crazy? The all the gambling bets for the playoff race are getting ready to come up. That's why we really need to buckle up and say, who are we believing in? Who do we believe in, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So we are out on the Suns maybe, and the Kings we'll see what happens, man.
yeah. It's going to be interesting. NBA just definitely just got interesting. All these talks about the ratings going low.
What about the Spurs being a dark horse to make the last play-in spot?
They could, depending on how it goes. Like you said, like we got to see what the rest of these trades look like.
The Spurs would have to
Spurs,
like have the best March and April ever, dude.
but
And
apparently the
help.
Spurs
And
have
help.
the best trade quality for player wise.
Well, who'd they just get?
Fox, they just got De'Aaron Fox.
But does that take they have 21 wins and the last play-in team is the Warriors at 25 wins right now. So
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh snap! And then it just said ESPN just said that Jimmy Butler just agreed to a new 2-year deal extension worth $121 million. It's a lot of money, bro.
he is a good player. He has proven that he can take him to the distance he hasn't won in his career yet. He's going somewhere where he can win. So
Right. Yeah. So, and yeah, folks, the NBA is looking pretty
and
sweet
that
right
was
now.
I give that team, that was a good trade for both teams because the Heat they're feeling good about what they got
Yep.
today.
Yep. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And we'll see how it all goes, though. But I think we're gonna go ahead and end it on that because the NBA is crazy right now, everyone. And if there's more trades, you guys will see us back with another episode. Hope everyone has a good night. Peace out, man.
Peace.